Hey there, Congregation 13. This is Rob coming at you live from a cabin out in the woods. I'm going to speak tonight about hypocrisy in the church and these people posing as religious people as they're looking down on the people that don't look so religious. And this is from Jesus's point of view. Now, in Matthew 21, he's teaching in the temple, and the temple authorities come to him and say, "We didn't give you permission to do this, so by whose authority are you saying all these things?" And Jesus doesn't answer them, but he asks them a series of questions, which one of them is in the form of a parable. In verses 28 through 32 of chapter 21, he says, "But what do you think? A man had two sons, and he came to the first and said, 'Son, go work in the vineyard.' And he answered, 'I will not.' But he regretted this, and then later went. The man came to the second son and said the same thing, and he answered, 'I will, sir.' But he did not go. Which of the two did the will of his father?" And the Pharisees said, "Well, the first." Jesus said to them, "Truly I say to you that the tax collectors and the prostitutes will get into the kingdom of heaven before you. He said, "For John came to you in the way of righteousness, and you did not believe him. But the tax collectors and the prostitutes did believe him. And you, seeing this, did not even feel remorse afterwards and believe in him or believe him." All right? So don't get me wrong. We've all sinned and fall short. That's Romans 3:23. But also, don't get me wrong, God is not mocked. That's Galatians 6:7, excuse me. And so you can paint yourself up and you can look religious, but God knows the truth. God knows your heart. In Matthew 23:27, he calls these Pharisees out exactly like that. It says that you're painted tombs full of dead men's bones. But Jesus says this to a woman at one point in the book of John: "But the hour is coming and is now here when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." That's John 4:23 and 24. So don't be a hypocrite. Don't just pretend. Choose life, because in Jesus there is life. But in pretending, you're just a whitewashed tombs, and inside there's only death. Choose life. Choose Jesus today. God bless.